Here we go, folks. The final exam. We're on S10 Spa-Francorchamps in the Porsche 917K. It's a toughie. It was over 250 road miles for me to get this gold. It took me the best of 4 hours, 80 approximate starts of lap. I trashed it on virtually every possible corner you can imagine. And the conclusion, the deciding factor for me, was adjusting my screen settings so I could actually see where the wet line was. Generally shocker. So the tricky part of the track I had was the last bit going down to the old bus stop. Settings were always the same. Settings on the assists were traction control 1, ABS default, everything else off. And as you can see, I hadn't tried this at all before, so this was fresh as a daisy to me today. I started at 3:12 and I had 226 miles on the clock. I finished at 21:35 with 267 miles on the clock. Here we go. Across the line, we're going to change up to 4th gear before very quickly changing back down to 2nd. And that's a tip, folks, 2nd on this corner. You've got to turn in, apply a little bit of throttle, and be in 2nd gear so you don't get a real wheel spin. We're going to change up to 3rd. We're going to pull away from a ghost to head downhill. Now you've got to prepare to change down and brake in a straight line here before you make the dart in. And then a little bit of throttle as you go up the hill, just a dab. Try and keep that ghost in place. Try and keep him there, 4 or 5 car lengths ahead. Now we're going to spot the braking marker down here, which is the 100 metre board. We're going to brake on the 100 metres, down to 3rd, down to 2nd, turn in. It's got loads of grip while it's got speed. Once it goes sideways and you've got lateral movement, it's got nothing, this car. So keeping it in 2nd, blipping the throttle, up to 3rd. We're going to brake on the puddle on the left hand side just past the crest of the hill. Going to turn in 2nd gear. I get a little bit of a twitch here. Have to just lift off. Going to blip the throttle down to this corner. Keep it in 2nd. We're going to turn in. Going to apply the pressure as we come out. As we can see, it's in a straight line up to 3rd, up to 4th, and we're going to brake on the edge of the curb. We're going to hold it in 3rd gear. We're just going to coast and roll. We're not going to put any throttle down until halfway through. Then we're going to push out. But you have to be careful here because there's a twitch on the exit. There it is, and I've managed to save it. So up to 4th, down to 3rd, down to 2nd. And we're going to run a nice flowing line through this corner. Keep following the ghost, keep him at 4 to 5 car lengths. Follow the ghost up to 3rd with a bit of throttle. Then we're going to brake down to 2nd again, come back into the apex, and we're going to apply the throttle again. Up into 3rd, keep it in 3rd, roll round the corner. Being cagey. Now this is where I have trouble seeing the racing line. I don't know which puddle is what. Up into 4th. We're going to change down to 3rd and just coast through this corner. Just keep the rev range up. Bit of a twitch. Up into 4th. We're going to coast around this corner in 4th. So many times I've crashed there. But we're just going to go down to the line. Lots of throttle. We're going to brake at the 100. Changing down to 1st gear for this first corner in. Staying in 1st gear, and then we're going to short shift up to 2nd and go for the line and see where we get. I had no idea that this would be a good lap, and there it was, just 0.2 of a second inside the target. And that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes your license series. All golds. And by heck was that thrilling. That was frustrating, emotional, and everything. So here we go, we're going to get to watch the replay now and just see it in its full glory. There's the trophy. There it is, blasting over the line. It's a gorgeous looking car. Absolutely stunning. A little bit of spray over the curbs there. So coming down the hill, this is critical, this bit. I've ended up at the bottom side of Eau Rouge so many times, crashed into the wall. Brake in a straight line. Change down to 3rd, coast through this section, blip the throttle going up the hill, try and get the power on early here, but you'll end up in the left and the right wall at some time. Keep going, 4th gear, up to 5th. No, there is no 5th, you're going to run out of 4th. And then you're just going to brake on the 100, down to 3rd, down to 2nd, turn it in. It's got lots of grip there. keep it in second, blip the throttle, keep it in second to this corner, blip the throttle up to third, gonna brake at the puddle on the left hand side on the crest of the hill, turning into the corner. If you go wide on this corner, you're off. Just accelerate down to this next corner, don't change up, only change up on the exit of this corner as you plough down this hill here. And then you're looking to spot the curbs on the right hand side just after the 150 marker. Braking down, coast around this corner, apply the throttle now once you can see the exit. And then watch the twitch on the outside of this corner. There it is, there's the wobble. I put it into the water but we survived. Braking down to this corner for second gear. Through this little S complex. Quite tired of this one. Don't remember ever crashing in that complex. But I've come off at this next corner. This is second gear. I've been in that the yellow tyre barrier a few times. Keeping it tight. Round this corner I tried in second gear and I'd spit off. But it's a third gear corner. Just roll through. Apply the throttle down here. Get up to fourth gear. And then change down to third and allow the car to coast around this corner. I've been off so many times here. Touch the curb there, did you see that? Back up to fourth gear. Allow it to coast around the corner. Now I've drive for the braking marker, which is those white boards. Brake down at the first for the chicane. So cagey, never wanted to spin it there. Up into second, short shift, drive for the line. And there she is. 50 levels videoed, 50 levels displayed, all at gold. And I'm so chuffed, folks. And if you wouldn't mind a like, you wouldn't mind a subscribe. I've had 8 subscribers to this, so all that tells me is I'm not very good, my videos are rubbish, or people just don't get so far as for seeing me ask for subscribes. But there I am, top of the tree, fastest of my friends, and there's no Dobby. All the best, folks. You take care.